A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, believers. In our previous lecture, we dissected what we call najasat, the 9 categories of impurities. And tonight, allow me to look at what we call al-mutwaharat. Before we can proceed, kindly pay attention to this. In Islamic jurisprudence, it's known that kullu shay'in tahir hatta ta'lam annahu qadir. Everything remains pure till when you ascertain that it came into contact with an impurity. The purifiers. Number 1, there is water. In Islamic jurisprudence, water is divided into 2. Number 1, the first category of water is what we call pure water, which is above 384 liters. You understand? Then there is also what we call qalil water, water which is less than 384 liters. After having looked at that, this pure water which is too much, you understand, if a given najasat, you understand, follows into it and its color changes, then its taste changes and its scent or smell changes, then that water is already impure. You understand? But in case something falls in it, any kind of najisi, and it doesn't change its color, its taste, and the smell, that water is still pure, my brother or sister. Then there's what we call qalil water, which is of a small quantity. Any given water which is below 384 liters, according to Ayatollah Sistani, is called qalil water, my brother and sister. Remember, we also said that a urine of any human being, even a kid of 1 day, is impure. You understand? It's najis, and it's only purified with water, my brother or sister. Then let's assume any utensil, you understand, any utensil or maybe your pot, it has been licked by a dog. How is it cleaned? It is, you must clean it with earth, with dusty, rubbing dusty in it. Then number 2, in case you're cleaning it using qalil water, you must clean it. It's sufficient to clean it 2 times using qalil water, which is below 384 liters. Then let's assume you're cleaning it using pure water, which is above 384. After rubbing earth in it, like dust in it, then to clean it 2 times by dipping it into swimming pool, it will become pure, my brother or sister. Number 2, then let's assume a pig licked into your utensils. You understand, my brother or sister? We said every part of a dog and a pig is impure. Then let's assume this pig licked into your plate or maybe any kind of utensil. It must be cleaned 7 times, either by pure water or by qalil water, my brother or sister. Then the third purifier is what we call a shams. You understand? Shams, what we call sun. The sun only cleans immovable items, immovable things. Let's assume your window, you understand, maybe it came into contact with any impurity like urine. The sun, once it hits it and it gets dries, then it will be pure, my brother or sister. I said the sun only cleans immovable items. Let's assume also maybe there was a fruit, you understand, on a mango tree. If sun hits that mango and it dries, it will already be clean. You must also make sure that the sun rays reaches it. You understand, my brother or sister? In order for that thing which came into contact with an impurity to be cleaned. Then the fourth purifier of najasat is what we call al-istihala. You understand? Changing of shape. Let me give you an example. Here, my respected brother or sister. Let's assume a dog fell into water. You understand? Fell into lake. Let's assume a dog fell into a lake. You understand? Where we main sort from. In case this dog fell into a lake and it changes, you understand, that salt will be pure. That's what we call al-istihala. Then another purifier is what we call al-inqilab, transformation. Let me give you an example here. What we call a wine is najisi. But in case it changes, this wine, you understand, transforms itself into But in case this wine transforms into vinegar, you understand, into vinegar, that vinegar, it will be pure, my brother or sister. There is what we call blood for donation. Blood for donation. It's known that blood is najis, it's impure, according to Holy Quran, as we saw in our previous lecture. But let's assume someone donates blood. Someone donates blood or donated blood. You understand? In case it changes from human body, you understand, into another human body, it will not be najis, my brother or sister. Then another purifier is what we call al-intiqal. Al-intiqal, the change of body. You understand? The change of body. Change of body. Let me give you an example here. My brother or sister. Let's assume you were bit by maybe a bed bug. It sucked you and it took your blood, a bed bug. In case you happen to kill it and it produces blood, or maybe a mosquito, in case it sucked someone, or in case it sucked someone and it took human blood, you understand, in case you happen to kill this bed bug or maybe this mosquito, the blood of mosquito will not be najis, my brother. It will not be the blood of mosquito or this bed bug here will not be najis, my brother. This also answers the question that the organ of a kafir transferred into a Muslim's body, that organ will be pure due to al-intiqal, the change of the body, because it has changed body into another body. Therefore it will be pure, my respected brother or sister. Then another purifier is what we call al-Islam. Let's assume you've been a Christian and you change into Islam. You become pure with all of your clothes and everything. This one also answers the question that in case you had your young children there, you understand, still under your control, they also automatically becomes Muslims. There will be no need for them to also declare what we call shahadatain. No, they will automatically become Muslims due to al-Islam. Why? Because we said al-Islam yajibu ma qabla. Because Islam covers everything. You understand? Covers all of your past. Let's assume maybe in past you're not praying. Let's assume maybe in past you are not praying. Automatically, after converting, there will be no need for you to repeat the previous prayers we are not praying when we are still a Christian or a non-Muslim. Then the house and all the belongings this person who has converted to Islam will still remain pure. You understand? Let's assume by the time you converted to Islam, your clothes never had any impurity, never had any urine. Automatically, this cloth here will still be pure. There will be no need for you to burn all these items. But let's assume before converting to Islam, this cloth here or anything you carried was mixed with najis. After converting to Islam and you have the yaqeen that it was najis, in order to make it pure, you must clean it. My brother or sister. Then there is also what we call at-tabi'iyya. You understand? At-tabi'iyya. What we call nature. You understand? How does it clean? Let's assume you wash any impurity. You understand? Or maybe you wash a dead body, a Muslim dead body. The one washing, in case you wash this najis here, the dead body, you understand? Automatically this dead body, which was najis, will become pure. And also you, the one who has washed it, your hands will become pure. There will be no need for you, after washing this dead body, to shower what we call ghusl masul maiti, the one which you shower after touching a dead body before it's being washed. But in case you touch maybe a Christian brother, you understand, who has passed away, even though they have washed him in their religion, in their Christian laws, when you touch it, that dead body, you have to shower ghusl masul maiti. Why? Because in their religion, in Christianity, they don't follow our Sharia. The disappearance of any impurity. Take an example. You had blood in your mouth. You understand? Once it's mixed with saliva and it disappears, your mouth will be pure. Another example, let's assume maybe you traveled somewhere. You traveled somewhere and you left a shirt. You understand? You left a shirt which had any impurity in your house. You understand? Or maybe you left a carpet which was impure. And the people you left there, they all knew the Islamic jurisprudence, how to clean this najis here. By the time you come back, you understand, in this house where your friends who knew Sharia stayed, who knew how to clean this impurity, automatically this thing you left when it was impure, you take it to be pure, because you will assume that these people will have cleaned it, my brother or sister. So that's our lecture, my brother or sister. Kindly keep sharing up to last person. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.